being profitable in Hero? Is it better to sell cards or to sell packs? Let's talk about it. Good morning, good people. What's going on? What's going on? I wanted to get on today and just talk about like my overall strategy for Hero and the last digital drop, and was it profitable for me? As you guys know, my game plan is kind of different than everybody else's. I learned a little bit from Vivi in terms of being liquid, being able to have finances on whatever platform you're on in order to strike while the iron's hot. I want to go over and look at it and see if it was just profitable to open all 20 packs, or for us to just sell all the packs straight out. Well, not all the packs. I want to do pack opening videos, so I'm always gonna have packs that I open online on YouTube and everything like that. So it's probably gonna be like a 50-50 split. But am I gonna go 75 25, opening 75% of the packs, selling 25% of the packs just to get back that liquidity, or what that case may be? So let's take a look at what we did and the opportunities that I think we had on that last drop. So right now I'm in my account. I'm not in the Mrs. account. And I just wanted to go over what I did. So as you look at the pack prices right now, they're about 145. I was about to say, I wish they were 245. They're about 145. I did all my openings on my Mrs. account. That's the account that I'm having fun with. I sold through some of those as well to get back liquidity into that account in order to go for that drop. So when we started, this account was 1,300. Now it's at 2,500 after that second digital drop. I didn't get anything huge on that first on that pack opening in the second digital drop. So we pulled that account down to zero. We had 500 in that account. That account is now at 707. So we made 200 on that account opening 10 packs. A couple of things that I did wrong as well is that I was expecting the cards to go up. They slowly trickled down. I'm going to check the market again and see today and see where they're at, if they're continuing to trickle down. In terms of where the pack prices are, though, the pack prices are stabilizing around 150, 145, between that range. So someone will come on undercut, wants to get rid of their pack real quick and drop it at 145, and then a few people will come in and buy through and bring the price back up to 150. So it's floating between there. In terms of the next price on the next drop, where I'm predicting it to go, I'm thinking it's going to probably go at a high at 250 and a low at about 150. I think 150 right now is the stable prices for packs after the hype. So as you guys know, there's always going to be an initial run up. So when the packs drop, everybody's going to be hyped. The FOMO is going to kick in. FOMO is always real. FOMO hits me sometimes as well. The FOMO is going to kick in. Everybody that didn't get anything on the drop is going to be hyped, and they're going to go in and they're going to buy packs right away, just to be part of the game and just to be part of the leaderboard. It looks like there's going to always be that initial run up. An hour or two, you're going to see it start to come down, and then it's going to stabilize. I think that first day stabilization is going to be about at 200, maybe like 175, and then I think it's going to fall down to 150 towards that end of the day. I think the second pack, if everything goes towards same trend, around this time, a week later, the packs are going to be about 100. So I think you have like a couple of hours to maximize profits if you're a flipper in this project, and get in quick. So like everybody's just going to be undercutting, and you're going to have to try to sell off as fast as possible. But my advice is this: don't just like if the floor is at 200, don't jump to 150. Slowly trickle down, because everybody's going to be on the cut, but the hype is going to be real that first hour, and you're going to get your pack sold. I think the opportunity that we had is that we're expecting it to do what the first initial packs did, where they came in, they were at a price, and then they slowly climbed. But what we didn't anticipate was there were so many people who FOMOed into this project, and all they were doing was selling packs. So on the supply was greater than the demand in terms of sellers versus buyers, and that's the opportunity. In terms to answer the question, is it more valuable to sell packs than it is to sell cards? It depends on your time frame. I think this project is going to find its footing. They're going to release their utilities and keep on developing in the app, and demands for cards are going to be greater because they're going to issue greater rewards. One thing that this project has always done, that Hero has always said, is that they want to give incentives for holding the cards. So I think that they have something up their sleeves, and they're going to be big incentives for holding the cards. Whether it's going to be like movie premiere tickets or trips or something like that. I don't think it's going to be just these little small things in terms. It's just going to be the mythics or the heroes or any cards like that. I think it's going to be deeper than that. I think the company has a great connection with Warner Brothers, and they're going to come up with fun things in order for us to love holding these cards. And it shouldn't just be incentives in terms of like giveaways or anything like that. The cards within themselves are just beautiful cards. That should be incentive in itself. But I think they're going to do more. I think they want people to want to have these cards. And you're going to have some kind of carrot at the end of the stick to make this project work. And I think Warner Brothers likes Hero. I think they like the company. I think they like what they're doing. And I think there's going to be a lot more for this company in terms of what they're able to give out in terms of rewards for holding on to these particular cards. I can see Hero doing something where you get a movie ticket at the next Batman premiere or the upcoming Superman or Flashpoint. Flashpoint is coming, and I think that's why Flash wasn't in the a big presence in these card sets, is because Flashpoint is coming, and they got to do something big for that movie. I think it's still coming. I don't think they can that movie. I know it's having a little bit of problems. So that's kind of like my opinion on this. I think it depends on what your outlook is for the cards for you to decide whether or not it's more profitable to sell up front. I think if you're selling packs, to maximize profit, the first 2 to 3 hours is when you want to unload your pack. You don't want to drastically just drop the bottom, And then for me personally, how I do it is that I try to get, between me and my missus, we're lucky. I'm lucky that to have a partner that's into this NFT games, and she enjoys it. So she has her own account. So between the two of us, the household gets 20 packs. I try to sell 5 to recoup liquidity. So for me personally, I have to sell them at least at the 5 at 200, 195 to recoup both of these accounts, and I feel comfortable telling everybody this. You got to do what's best for you. So once I recoup these accounts, I know I'm set for the next drop. And then after that, now I'm trying to, maximize and build this particular account. The goal is to get to 10K so I can scoop up all the epics at a low point. I think in the next 5 to 10 years, these first projects are going to be booming, because these are the first people to set their foot into this NFT space. And it's going to be one thing, Hero, VV, and maybe even Recur with NFTU and everything like that. They're going to take over kind of like the card game, So I think there's going to be a high demand in the next 5 years for these cards, So I want to scoop up the bottom. I think a lot of people are getting the hype, getting the leaderboards. They're going after the big cards for the leaderboards, and once the snapshot is over, they sell off. So that's where I think that people are going. So I want to be liquid enough in that sell off period. So that's why I'm selling packs and selling up front, because I know I can go in and get them at a lower price once the FOMO phase is over. So that's my particular game plan. Let me know what you think. I think right now, for me, it depends on your game plan of what you want to do. If you want to hit the leaderboards, it's better to open your packs, and then recoup your profits to the packs, because then you're going to get as high a number as possible in the cards. And then do your trades in those trade groups and spaces and everything like that. There's some cool trade groups and spaces. Check them out on Twitter. And do some trades in there. If you're trying to get liquidity, and I think liquidity is important, because I learned my lesson from that first project. You need to sell those packs within the first 1 to 2 to 3 hours. Get your liquidity back, build up your account, and then strike later on when I feel like a lot of the wave has died down, So that's my game plan. Let me know what you think down below. Am I super, super crazy? Should I just be opening all my packs and getting liquidity that way? Or do you think that I'm right about selling the packs in the first 1 to 2, 3 hours, and then seeing where the price goes afterwards, and sell the rest of your packs that way? So like I said, I split my packs up. I sell the first 5, and then afterwards I will sell the second 5 based upon where the market is going. So then I've recouped my original investment for my first 5 packs, and then I can take profit at certain places on the next 5 packs. So that's my game plan. Let me know what you guys think down below. Like, subscribe, and all that jive. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.